Welcome back. Happy Thriving Thursday.
Thriving Thursday, drinking coffee on the couch.
At like, what time is it?
I don't know.
Don't matter. We got shit to do. Welcome back. We are picking up where we left off. Last time we did core progressions. We showed you just like a picture of each one of them. So now we're going to break it down.
Down a little more.
Today we are doing down here supine, the first one of the 5 of the progressions. Through all of them,
which just means on your back. Supine is on your back.
Supine on your spine. All of the progressions, though, you will be thinking of these basics, which we wrote last time. We'll include them again, and I'll put this up somewhere when we do the actual exercises. Just been loving whiteboards lately.
Back to basics. Back to Let's get after it.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Alright, here are the basics for all of the exercises, but remember today we're just doing the ones lying on your back, and then we'll progress each week through the harder ones. So for all of them though, you will turn on your core, or 1, turn on your core, before the core exercise. 2, own it, whatever you're doing, own it. Be bored with it, like to the point like you just do with your eyes closed. 3, check yourself out, while you're doing it, because your hands can tell you a lot that maybe you're not feeling, or your brain doesn't even recognize. Number 4 is do enough repetitions for your brain and your body to have a connection and actually be tired. So that could be a lot or it could be a little. I don't know you. And then breathe. Your lungs are up here, your core is down here. They're super close, but you can make it happen. If I put this over here, can you still see it? Cool. All right, so we're going to progress through different supine exercises. We'll do marching, what do we say? Marching, alternating leg press, 90-90 assumption, tapping, like either toe or heel tapping. We'll talk about it. Should we stop there?
I think so.
Okay, cool. All right, the gist of it is that the further away your limbs go, the harder the exercise is going to be. And of course, if there's resistance or weight.
Pretty much further away from your belly button, midline. Boop, belly button.
So those are also rules. There's like a million rules. Okay, so marching. First, we took a picture of this last time. Oh, geez, giant sweater. I realize it's like 80 degrees outside, but it's freezing in this office. Okay, turn on your core before your core. Boom. Keep a neutral spine, no tucking. There are instances in which we will tuck, kind of like really bring down the ribs and really tuck under, but that's not for this one. So core in neutral spine, which just means a tiny little gap. That's your regular gap. Turn your core on. You're going to switch legs. As you switch legs, push with your hamstring and your glute into the foot that's on the ground, and then your core helps to bring up the other one. And on that transition, that's actually like the hardest part, is the transition. If you've ever driven like a stick shift car, it's very similar to that, because I've driven a lot of stick shifts.
That's not true.
I've tried. All right, so that's marching. You don't want your pelvis flopping around, no butt tucking, and no overextension. Feeling, check yourself, make sure everything's still firm as you're going through it, okay? Next is alternating leg press. It's very similar. Core on before your core, 1 leg up, kick it out, bring it in, switch. Press this leg down to the ground as your hammy and glute are on, up, out, in, down. What do we need to say about that? The lower you kick, the harder it is, the higher it is, the easier it is, because this is far away from your midline, this is closer to your midline. Cool. Number 3 is, I think, like the hardest. This really tells you where you're at. It's a 90-90 assumption, 90-90 being your hips and your knees will be at 90 degrees. So core on before your core, 1 leg up. You want to maintain that flat abdomen and neutral spine when you bring up the other
nice
foot.
Job.
Hey. The other foot. And also, when you come back down, you don't want that budging. Incorrectly would look like this. That little rock. Okay, you wouldn't know that maybe if you didn't feel it unless you checked yourself out. Okay, so again, on, up, stays on and flat as you switch and as you come back down. Ribs down also. I kind of have big ribs. It's hard for me. And what's last? Oh, 90-90 assumption. And then the progression from there is going to tap. You can either tap your toes down, keeping stable and flat here, or tap your heels down, so you have to reach a little bit further. Okay. If those are really boring and super easy for you, check yourself again. Make sure you're doing all of those things because they're actually really, really hard, even for high-level athletes, to do them efficiently and correctly. If they are really easy, then let us know. We'll make them harder for you.